Warning, all clips are property of the NBA and Clutch Points. No copyright infringement is intended, all videos are edited to follow the free use guideline of YouTube.
Atlanta Hawks star TRAE Young had been ruled out for Friday's game against the Washington Wizards due to flu-like symptoms. However, according to the team, Young's illness is apparently nothing overly concerning. However, with the recent outbreak of coronavirus across the country and the world, questions have semi-sarcastically risen whether or not Young has contracted the virus. According to the New York Times, there have been 3 confirmed cases of the coronavirus in the state of Georgia, while the worldwide total has surpassed 100,000 cases and over 3,400 deaths. On the court, the 21-year-old Hawks sharpshooter has exploded in year number 2, averaging 29.6 points, 4.3 rebounds and 9.3 assists per game while shooting 43.9% from the field and 36.0% from deep. However, despite a spectacular statistical season from the former top 5 pick, the Hawks sit at just 19-44 on the season and own the second worst record in the Eastern Conference. The absence of their star point guard made Friday's game even tougher, and the Hawks eventually bowed down 118-112. TRAE Young's next chance to return for the Hawks will be in Memphis on Saturday before the team returns to Atlanta for a 3-game home stretch that includes the Charlotte Hornets, New York Knicks and Cleveland Cavaliers. Though the deal fell through, the Los Angeles Lakers offered a unique package to the Detroit Pistons in hopes of acquiring Derrick Rose. According to a report from Shams Charania of The Athletic, the Lakers were willing to give up Alex Caruso and draft compensation for Rose. Meanwhile, sources say the Lakers offered a package involving Alex Caruso and draft compensation for Derrick Rose, which was rejected as the Pistons had set a high value on the former NBA MVP. The Lakers stood pat at the deadline, and VP of Basketball Operations Rob Pelinka instead upgraded the roster post-deadline. The Lakers remain the number 1 seed in the West at 47-13. It's interesting to think about what the Lakers would have looked like with Rose playing alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis. This trio of stars would have been a force to be reckoned with, to be sure. However, the deal never came to fruition. Rose has dealt with injuries throughout his career, but the former number 1 overall pick is back in playing form now. In his 51 appearances with the Pistons this season, 15 starts, the 31-year-old guard has racked up averages of 18.1 points on 49.0% shooting from the field, 30.6% from beyond the arc, 5.6 assists, 2.4 rebounds and just under 1 steal, 0.8 in 26.0 minutes per outing. Though the Lakers stood pat at the deadline, they managed to acquire a pair of solid players in the weeks that followed. In late February, Los Angeles signed Markieff Morris. And earlier this week, the Lakers signed free agent guard Dion Waiters for the remainder of the season. At 47-13 overall, the Lakers are currently holding the top spot in the Western Conference standings. Let's see if they can keep their momentum rolling into the postseason. Golden State Warriors newcomer Andrew Wiggins praised Stephen Curry in his first game playing next to the 2-time MVP. The 6'8" wing was the beneficiary of many open looks throughout a 121-113 loss to the Toronto Raptors, seeing firsthand what it's like to make use of Curry's gravity. "He makes everyone great," said Wiggins after the game, according to ESPN's Nick Friedel. "He makes everyone play better. He finds open men. He's like the most unselfish superstar. That's a good way to put it. He attracts so much attention that he's going to find the open man, and he makes the right play, so it was fun." Wiggins was on the receiving end of that unselfishness quite quickly, receiving a first-quarter behind-the-back dime for a layup, a beautiful start of what could be a long-term connection with the Warriors franchise superstar. The 2019-20 NBA season is heading into its final stretch with the debate for who will win MVP really starting to heat up. Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks is currently the frontrunner, and understandably so. He isn't alone in this race for MVP. Los Angeles Lakers forward LeBron James starting to make a strong case to win the award as he's kept his team atop the Western Conference standings for the majority of the season. Ahead of the Lakers' clash with the Bucks on Friday night, Anthony Davis talked about his teammates' candidacy for MVP and how he believes LeBron deserves the award over Antetokounmpo, via Spectrum Sportsnet. When the Lakers and Bucks go head-to-head on Friday night at the Staples Center, it will be a highly anticipated showdown between the top 2 teams in their respective conferences. Along with the 2 leading candidates for NBA MVP, this could be an NBA Finals preview with the winner of this matchup having bragging rights for the rest of the season. Entering Friday's game, LeBron is leading the NBA in assists at 10.7 assists per game while putting up 25.4 points and grabbing 7.8 rebounds per game for the Lakers. Antetokounmpo, however, is fourth in the league in scoring and rebounds. He's averaging 29.6 points, 13.8 rebounds, and 5.8 assists per game for the Bucks and could be on his way to leading Milwaukee to 70 wins in the regular season. Along with making a statement with a win over the Bucks on Friday, the Lakers will officially clinch a playoff spot with a victory over Giannis and company. It will be the first time the storied franchise has been postseason bound since the 2012-13 season, ending the longest playoff drought in the team's history. Giannis Antetokounmpo gave Milwaukee Bucks fans a big scare after he suffered a scary fall in the fourth quarter of their Friday night match against the Los Angeles Lakers. Attacking the basket late in the final period, Antetokounmpo muscled his way through Avery Bradley, who eventually fell after getting bumped. The Greek freak dunked the ball and got the foul, but he landed awkwardly and tripped over Bradley. Giannis fell on his back, but it seemed he injured his left knee following the fall. The Bucks MVP held his knee high, obviously in a bit of pain, but he managed to get back up to the relief of the whole team. The Bucks lost to the Lakers 113-103, splitting their two matchups this season. However, the team will only be thankful that nothing serious happened to Giannis Antetokounmpo, especially at this critical period with the playoffs nearing. Antetokounmpo finished with 32 points, 12 rebounds and 6 assists in a losing effort for the Bucks. He was the only Milwaukee player to score over 20 markers, with Dante DiVincenzo the next closest with 17. On the other hand, LeBron James and co. sent a massive statement to the league. Against the reigning NBA MVP and amid talks on who should win this year's Most Valuable Player award, LeBron stepped up and finished with 37 points, 8 rebounds and 7 assists. Anthony Davis also had a big game to propel the purple and gold over the league-leading Bucks, finishing with 30 points and 9 boards. It was inevitable that LeBron James would hit the 34,000-point landmark before the season is over based on the way he's been playing. This is why Los Angeles Lakers fans came in droves to Staples Center to see James cross over the impressive landmark against the Milwaukee Bucks of all teams. The league was quick to congratulate the Lakers superstar with a celebratory tweet of the achievement. They also reminded everyone that James could very well reach the impossible milestone of the player with the most career points in league history with the way he's been playing. NBA on TNT shared a similar message with the league, and they also believe that James is far from done with his achievements just yet. This season, James is averaging 25.4 points a game. This is his lowest regular season average in 4 years. However, it's also important to remember that James is already 35 years old. A lot of players see their abilities sharply decline by this age, but James is still baffling fans and critics with his longevity. The fact that he is still a key player for the Lakers at such an advanced age is a testament to his God-given athletic gifts and dedication to his craft. He's not only focused on scoring. He's still getting 7.8 rebounds a game and is currently leading the league in assists with 10.7. The way he transformed himself to still be an effective basketball player in today's pace and space NBA is an incredible accomplishment. Given that LeBron plans to play with his son Bronny in the league, it wouldn't be weird to see him reach the place Kareem has held for such a long time.